Alright, started.
Hello, and welcome to the Bread Talk podcast, where we talk about anything related to bread. I'm your host, Bread Han, and I'm here with my co-host, Nick Yeast.
Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the most unusual bread recipes we've ever heard of. I'll start first. Have you heard of bean curd bread?
We're ruining this country. You agree with me, right?
We are the filth that needs to be cleansed, bread.
This is propaganda. Oh, bread, love bread. We had a guest speaker today, Bread Lover XD. What do you have to say, Bread Lover XD?
That's not my name.
You know my name. You're a slave. You're a peon. You're a serf to the elite.
Brendan, at
Yeah,
the end of the day,
we
you
have
are
a script
just,
right here.
just under
You're
the
gonna say,
surface to be
I love
surfaced.
breaking bread. I love baking bread.
You guys really dragged me out. It's like 11. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm just trying to go to bed, but no, you guys just dragged me into this weird ass podcast.
Brendan, first of all, it's 7.
you think
Everyone
drag
on
us?
stream can see this. Second of all, you're wrong, objectively, physically, and mentally.
It's 8:30.
I felt like 11.
Felt like 11. It's 8:30, and it's 7. What's going on? What is this?
It's
Huh?
7. In my world, it's
It's
7,
8:30.
and my world is the
It's
world.
8:30. You got Mandela effect me again, Nonchaler.
Yeah, but I just
Nick-
Well,
want
it says there on the
Hold
clock. Everyone can see it. It's 7.
It's
Remember,
8:30.
the viewers can only view from my world. My world is the world, and my world says 7:30.
Yeah, that's what you want them to believe, don't you? You also want them to believe that guns aren't killing people everywhere. That
No, guns are
the
killing
war
people.
isn't real.
The war is real,
We're
but you're not real.
We're all gonna die.
We are
we're all
not
gonna
all
die.
going to die. Life has a meaning. Do not kill yourself.
You're not
You know
really
what?
sounding. If your
You're
idea, if your point is here to be motivational, it doesn't sound that motivational right now.
Okay, Brent, how about
There
you
is
try
a meaning to
speaking up?
life.
How about you
There is-
try
there is a
existing
meaning to
for
life.
mere 10 seconds, be given a script, and then be expected to just make stuff up? Huh, Brendan?
You're the one that dragged me here.
Yeah?
We
You
got
dragged
dragged here.
You
We
were
were
dragged
dragged
here
here, and so
for
we
a
had to drag you
purpose.
here.
What? Okay, if you guys were dragged here by I God knows who, why the fuck am I dragged here in as well?
Brent,
Because the cogs need to make up the machine. Because you need to fit directly into your slot.
know-
You need to turn well. Or do we need to oil you? Bread Lover XD, do we need to oil you? Do we need to get a little tin can with a little squirty thing to oil you?
you know,
Yeah,
we
that's
are
what I
like a perfectly good organism. This stream is like a human being that exists to produce content. And just like a real human being, we have to weed out the unnecessary things, we call those things cancer. And we have to
You are the-
remove what
You're
is
the
a-
large intestine here, Bread Lover XD.
You are here to process the water, that is the content flowing down, and then we'll excrete the poop, which is the turd excreted from the butt of this
This is a
perfectly
very
good human.
uncomfortable description.
Well, be uncomfortable. No one cares
Yeah,
what
well,
the
if
no one
you're
cares what
uncomfortable,
the
then why don't
muscle
you change
fibers
it?
that make up the man think. What are
You
the
see,
bones
we
that
all
carry your
complain,
legs?
We all argue, but what do we argue for? We don't change anything. You didn't change anything. So why are you even speaking? Huh? Percept.
You were the one that dragged me here and told me to talk.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
So you've said. We just
brought
need you to
here
talk.
with a purpose, and you can't fulfill that one purpose.
That being,
Talk, make entertainment.
Talk.
You literally just have to
Speak.
open your mouth. I don't care whether you use a script,
Make
whether
the
you
funny.
use an AI, whether use anything. I do not give two shits. Just give us anything at all. You are a guest. You're meant to carry the conversation. And
You
we,
chew up the
host,
little
have to
worms and you spew it into the little baby
this
bird's mouth.
conversation. You are gonna hear comes the airplane and then give you like words to put into your mouth in the script.
I just want to go to bed.
But you can't go to bed. Oh,
We
you know,
all
at the
want
end
to
of
go
the
to
day,
bed
we are
at
all
the
going
end
to
of the
bed. I'm slowly. I'm dying.
You know what happens when I go to bed? A little bit of you dies.
It's the end of my tenure.
Our
Soon one day, you're
consciousness
going
is
to
like
have to
a
take up
direct
this
stream
mantle.
of information being processed. And when we go to bed, guess what happens? That stream stops. We die for a moment. We lose something in ourselves. That's a terrifying prospect. To close your eyes and suddenly your life comes to an end.
You won't even know.
This is getting a bit dark.
Getting a bit dark. If you're not
Turn
listening
on
to
the
what we've been
lights.
saying, bread lover. There's a reason. There's a reason why sliced bread is the best thing. Because it's timeless. It doesn't age. Doesn't. Even the mold that grows on it, that is a new form of life sprouting. It's a metaphor.
You know, we all go through life for one purpose and one purpose only: immortality. Whether it be through the things we contribute or the things we give to others. We don't really care on how we achieve immortality, we just want to be remembered. Because if we aren't remembered, then were we ever even here? So that's why it just...
Well, actually, I
it's
think
just-
I care a bit about how I achieve immortality. Because, you know, you've heard like all these weird kinds of immortality with like strings attached. I don't like that kind of immortality. So it's cringe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is my version of immortality. The version in which we produce something that might be remembered for centuries to come in the vast internet. This is my
Slay Queen Girl Boss.
But
Whoa, that sounds just like Viper from hit video game Valorant.
holy shit, Viper. Anyways, on the topic of Valorant, I've been playing it recently, and I have gotten
You
3
haven't?
new tumors. So, any tips on how to play Valorant?
Oh, so when you smoke flash and then you rotate hands, you get the kills. You know, ace.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the funny thing about that, right? I did exactly that sequence, and the enemy just shot me through the smoke. It's pretty weird if you ask me.
I think they were hacking.
Nah, I think they just were, better at the game. You can't just accuse every good player of hacking.
But they're all
I mean-
hacking.
I mean, then again, they're just shooting blind through smoke. There's not really much issue in that.
Well, you sound like you've played the game a little bit, Red Lover XD. How about you give us some tips and tricks that you have throughout playing the game?
I don't play the game anymore.
Anymore of
Oh,
these you used
an old
to,
veteran?
so-
What hack line did you use?
I did not use any one.
Oh,
What
I use
hack line
JJ
did you
Exploit,
use?
but we all use our own different versions.
What? No, we have what?
I mean, my
I
program's a little bit
use-
more old-fashioned. It only has the classic aimbot and spinbot features, but other hacks has more variety.
What the crap are you guys on?
We're talking
Well,
about Valorant strategies.
I'm sitting in a chair. You can see me sitting in a chair. Actually, we're all sitting here in the office. I'm sitting in a chair. No, Nick Yeast is sitting in a chair. You've got a little stool, but that's only because we don't have enough chairs.
Wrong
Yeah.
again. I'm not sitting on a chair. I am standing on a chair.
Well, you've just stood up, but like you were sitting when I said it.
Nuh-uh.
What? No, you can't just
Wrong
lie to the
again.
viewers like that.
I'm not lying to the viewers. It's not like you can see me. You have no proof. You have no source. They only have our words to interpret, and words are cheap.
It's true. It's true. Hey, bread lover, can I
That's not
pay
my name.
you money? Can I pay you money to say that Nick Yeast sucks?
Are you trying to bribe me into this?
Remember that words are cheap before you make your answer. Words are cheap. But broken limbs, they aren't so cheap.
You know, it's not bribery, it's lobbying.
Gerrymandering. But why is Jerry meandering?
I love election fraud. That's my second favorite pastime.
What's your first favorite pastime?
The
Don't tell me.
gerrymandering
Let me
in
guess.
Johor Bahru.
Baking bread.
Wrong.
No.
I hate bread. You know, I don't even know why it's called the Bread Talk Podcast. It literally has nothing to do with bread. Bread is irrelevant. Yeast lover is irrelevant.
No,
We
don't
are
say
not
that.
here.
Shut up. Shut up. You're not real. You're not real. You're
Wrong.
not real.
You're
Get
not
out of my
real.
head.
I
Get
am
out of my
real.
head.
You're
Get
not
out of
real.
my
You are
head.
but a figment of
Get out of
my
my head. Get out of my head.
imagination.
You're not real. You're not
Shoo,
real. Get out of
shoo.
here.
No,
Stop.
be
Stop.
gone.
Please
You
stop.
are my sock
Please
puppet.
stop.
You are my sock puppet talking to me, and I am moving your lips with my sock puppet. Upon the press of one button, you're gone. I could take off this sock anytime, and you wouldn't
Are we
even
doing anything
know
about this?
what comes out at the other side. Do you know how it feels like to exist as a sock puppet? Well, you do now. You are one. You are a sock puppet. You mumble and shuffle by my command. I am you, and you are not me. So,
Well, that's all the time we have for today's Bread Talk podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Be sure to if you want to reach out, use hashtag Bread Talk podcast on most social media sites. Check us out on Spotify. We've got a Patreon if you're interested in supporting the content that we put out. We release our videos early on the Patreon with a bit of developer commentary or director commentary. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next.
and remember to knead your bread before you need it.